What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And for today's video, we are going to be reviewing none other than the Nigo and Nike Air Force 3 in the white and multicolored colorway. Guys, I do have to give a big shout out to my mom because she literally hit the KIF raffle, and the line, oh shoot, the line already disappeared, so they're letting people in right now, I guess. So big shout out to her, and she also hit the Blue Void colorway from last week. So again, big shout out to her, and I'll definitely be sure to link that video right here. Also, something else to note is the fact that your boy is almost at that 6K subscribers. So guys, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family and all that, because your boy is putting in that footwork every day, all that hard work, all that effort, all that pain, all that energy into the channel. So I would really appreciate if you guys just subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, y'all, I'll catch y'all in a bit, all right? Alright, y'all, so we back in the crib now. What we got right here is none other than the Nigo and Nike Air Force 3 in the white and multicolored colorway. Guys, definitely let me know what you think about the sneaker in the comment section down below. Is it a cop or drop? I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts. For me, this is definitely going to be the better pair in comparison to the Blue Void that I reviewed last week. I just like how the colors look together. It's not doing too much, and there's way less patent leather. There's literally only one patent leather panel right here, which is this Blue Void detail, but it does have that nice buttery leather to it, and we do have some small little details with some hairy suede, which I truly enjoy. But overall, guys, with that being out of the way, let's just get right into the box details. And as I mentioned last week, we do have a very nice box, and Nike and Nigo definitely went all out with the box. So as you can see right here, we do have the top of the lid in this Nike Air Force 3 Hero font, which definitely looks really nice. Then when going onto this side of the box, you can see that we do have the steel detail. Then when going onto this side, we do have some stylized fonts right there. However, we do have the Nigo spelling right there, which is a pretty nice detail. However, this pair that I got, the emblem on it still has the O. I'm not sure where you're gonna get the different mixes of the N-I-G-O details. So both pairs literally that I've got, the Japan exclusive Blue Void pair and the regular edition white pair, both had the O emblem on it. So I don't know what's going on with that. If you guys know anything more about that, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And then when going onto this side of the box right here, you can see that we do have that forest Nike check detail. And what I've noticed is that the brown pair is actually inspired by this portion of the box, which is a pretty nice detail. I forgot where I saw that detail about it, but it definitely is that part of the box. Then when going onto this side of the box right here, you can see that we do have that Air Force 3 detail as well as a sticker tag. And it does read off as Nike Air Force 3 Low SP, and the SP stands for Special Projects. And the colorway shown is white and university red. Obviously, it's a very multicolored sneaker, but I definitely see the university red as well as white details on the box. Now, with this specific pair, remember last week I got it in the 6.5 and I had to scrunch my feet in them. This pair is in my true to size, and I could definitely attest to it today that you can 100% go with your true to size. So my natural size is a size 8 in men's, and that's what I got in this pair, and it fits perfect. It definitely has a very nice, comfortable feel to it. Nothing is too tight, nothing is too spacious. It just fits perfectly right, and I definitely love how it feels on foot. Now, when going onto the box lid right here, you can see that we do have this kind of hardwood floor detail. Then when actually going onto the inside of the box, we do have this detail right here, which is an embroidered patch that does say the N, and it does stand for Nigo. And as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, this would definitely go perfect with the red varsity jacket. However, what I noticed is that they have not put that out for sale anywhere. I'm mad that I didn't take a picture of it because people probably think that I'm making it up, but there was 100% a red and white varsity there. I don't know if they're waiting to put that out for one of the later releases, but that definitely does exist, and I think that this patch would go perfect on that specific jacket. Anyways, guys, when going back onto the box, you can see that we do have the stylized Hero font Nike detail right here, as well as a Nike check and the Air Force 3 detail. And we pretty much have our standard white wax tissue paper right there, and that's going to conclude all of the box details. So now let's just briefly go over into the history of the shoe. And as I mentioned, I just want to start with Nigo himself. I'm not going to go into all of the history of Nigo as I did in the previous video, because that'll just make it longer than it has to be, because you have that reference point already. But pretty much, Nigo is a big artist from Japan. His real name is actually Tomoaki Nagao, but his artist name is Nigo, and that's definitely what he goes by. He is the original founder and creator of the Bathing Ape brand, also known as Bape. Classic brand, literally ran the late 90s to the mid 2000s, and then had a comeback in the early 2010s. I had a bunch of Bape clothing, had a lot of Bape outfits, had the shorts, had the sweats, had the tees, had everything pretty much, and I really used to love that brand a lot. And I pretty much stopped wearing the brand after 2016, 2017, 2018. However, he did start up some new brands, which I totally love, which is none other than Human Made. So one other thing that I want to mention about Nigo is that he is currently the artistic director for the Kenzo brand. And then one final note to mention is that Nike definitely promoted this with a Voltron-esque inspired ad. And I love what Nigo and Nike is doing from the creative aspects of it, but I do want Nike to put the same exact effort for upcoming new models, upcoming collaborations, decorations or anything like that, because this is how you're going to sell a sneaker. But let's just stop right there and focus on to the details of the sneaker. So now when going on to the toe box right here, as you can see, we do have this nice buttery toe box right here with some perforated holes on it. Then looking at the mudguard of the lateral and medial side, you can see that we do have this light pink detail in this buttery leather as well. Then when going towards the top of the tongue now, you can see that we do have these white laces right here. And something else to show, which I mentioned earlier, is the fact that we do have another Nigo emblem right here. However, it does have that O detail. So when I had the Ogan pairs, it had the O, and now that I have the regular Nigo white pair, it does say O as well. So I thought it was going to be different for each individual pair that you got. Maybe I'm wrong on that, or maybe somebody in the comment section can tell me whether they got a different letter depending on what colorway they got or what exclusive version they got. Definitely let me know in the comments, because I do want to find out what's going on with that. I'm assuming it's going to be 4 colorways just based on how they're marketing it so far. We got 3 pairs that have been revealed, so maybe I might be wrong on that, but we'll see what happens. So now I'm focusing back onto this side of the shoe. When you actually look at this tongue right here, you can see that we do have it in this mesh detail. And then when going onto the top of the tongue tab, you can see that we do have this suede tongue, and it definitely is multicolored with that basketball detail. And then when looking onto the left tongue, we also have that hairy suede detail, but it does say Air Force 3, which is another nice detail. Then focusing onto the medial side of the shoe, you can see that we do have a lot of multicolored details. So if we just focus onto this yellow eyelet piece right here, it actually does have this slight hairy suede detail, which I truly enjoy. And when focusing onto this eyelet detail right here, you can see that we do have it in this green leather. Then when going onto this quarter panel right here, you can see that we do have it in this buttery leather and this white detail. Then when looking at the Nike check, it is in this red leather detail. And then when going onto this eyelet right here, which is opposite to the blue void colorway, we do have this patent leather blue void detail right here with the silver stitching. Then when looking onto this ankle area right here, we do have it, which is very padded in this white detail. Then going to the back heel area of the shoe now, this is a Nigo pair instead of an Ogan. And then when focusing onto the right side of that, we do have this Nike Air detail right there. So now when focusing onto the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows with the lateral side, so there's nothing to report right there. And now when focusing onto the midsole of the shoe, you can see that we do have this red stripe detail that actually surrounds the whole entire midsole. And then something else to note about the midsole is that its cushioning system is full length air. So as you can see, we do have that air detail right there. And then when going onto the outsole of the shoe, you can see that we do have this multicolored Air Force 3 traction pattern right there. So we do have some hits of red, blue void, white, and black. And then finally, guys, before we even conclude this review, this is the final thing that I want to show y'all, which is none other than the insoles of the shoe. So as you can see, we do have this hero stylized font, and as I mentioned earlier, this is definitely inspired by the Voltron cartoon show. So pretty much with that being said, that's going to conclude the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into the song for a look, guys. Alright, y'all, so that's going to conclude the reviews. Was the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about this Nike and Nigo Air Force 3 in this all white colorway. Well, it's white and multicolored, but you get what I mean. It's known as the white colorway. Definitely let me know if it's a cop or drop in the comment section down below. I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts. And pretty much with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, all that, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.